Greater social grace. Okay. So is that quest over? No, return to camp. Okay. Ow, my feet. That's so dumb. Whoops, sorry, I didn't.
I can see in your eyes that you have come to the same conclusion we have. Thank the gods. The Testament is on the cusp of raising the Niskaru Lord, Feragnos. When they do, all of Detir will be plunged into flame.
We can't let that happen.
Agreed. Unfortunately, we are too late. The beast has already entered this world. I can sense its presence.
Sick.
But Feragnos is weak now. It will take some time for him to develop, to mature. We should strike while we have the chance.
Well, let's go kill it.
Given enough time, Feragnos will develop into a full Niskaru Lord. But while in a juvenile state, it is vulnerable. We just have to get there and hope we are strong enough to fight it.
No problem.
It seems that Feragnos has housed itself in the complex at the end of the canyon. The only way in is through the catacombs of his tomb. We will meet you in there. Now, let us move.
Tight. I like how they're at least trying. Oh, what's sad is I hit with the flat end. I wish I hit with the spiky end. That would be cooler. I like with this quest though, they're trying to like build up this thing and then they're like, okay, all 4 of us have to go because that's the only way we have a chance. That's so dumb. Oh my god. Naming the new hammer Truth because it's cold and hard. The cold, hard truth. Let's just pretend that when I'm swinging it, it's the really spiky side that's going off. Alright, so we've cleared all of this out. It's this section we need now. Alright, I'll be right back. junk? And it was then he knew. He fucked up.
Curse it all. The testament was cleverer than I gave them credit for. From the look of things, this door will only open if someone is standing on the switch back there. We don't have time to break down the door. Someone is going to have to stay behind to keep this open. Very well. You have to keep going and stop for Agnes before it is too late. I will be fine, truly.
Alright. And then there were 3.
Now is not a good time. What do you need?
Repair my shit. Wait, is that below me? Okay. Well, that sucked. That's not what I wanted to do. Junk. 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 Definitely junk. could have gotten it. Just wasn't fast enough. There we go. Anything else? I guess that's it.
I've seen some war in my life, but I never saw a fight like that. He might have been an Iskaru lord once, but now he's just a memory. The Testament still has a coven in these canyons. I'll stay here and make sure they never try this kind of thing again. But you've got other wars to fight, I can see it. Take a trophy of your killings. The world should know what happened. I don't know what the future holds for the Marchers, but it's my duty to make sure that Feragnos never gets another chance. The Olmane, she's fair to look at, to be sure, but I'd wager it's safer to take a greatsword into your bed than her.
Taking another stroll through the marches, are we? Enjoy the relative peace now that we've got it. It's calmed down somewhat, but that tomb of Feragnos is a beacon to the Testament. Don't know if there will ever be true peace.
This guy make it? Hello? Hello? Oh, I have to jump down. Okay. Freaking out there for a second. I was like, how do I leave? Let me out. Yeah, all right. Okay. What up, dog? Okay, what is that? Tumor Feragnos, 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 Feragnos. Alright, it looks like the best method is to head south from here. Yeah, this is all just Fragnos area. Interesting. A zone dedicated solely to one, like, quest line. Pretty cool. Did the other guy make it back? Probably not. Why he kept saying, "Don't worry about me, I'll be fine." He was not fine. This way? Oh, this way. Okay. Don't worry, I got it. I know what I'm doing. He did not know what he was doing. Just go into the next zone. Yeah. I don't know what's over here, though. I didn't actually get back in here. Probably nothing. This is where the fight was, I think. And then I jumped down. No, this is where the fight was. And I jumped down and came all the way through here. Alright, we'll worry about that later. Whoa, hello. Come bonk you, okay? No, I'm gonna come bonk you. There we go. Good job. He tried really hard. I had pants on. Narca Sorcerer. What is Narca? Hello. Okay.
We were just trying to pass through to the Red Marches when Amalur became ill. We had stopped so he could catch his breath when the Fae came storming out of their ruin. They took him past the barrier to the south, and I haven't seen him since. I hardly know where we are, let alone what this place is. I just want my husband back. I've heard that these wilds are the last place in Detir to find the Fae undisturbed. I'm a seamstress, an excellent one. Lot of good it's doing me right now. Please, my husband needs help. I can't bear to think about what the Fae are doing to him in there. They took him to a ruin beyond that fork in the road. I tried to stop them, but they won't release him until the curse is removed. I have no idea what they're speaking of. Please, help us. Thank you so much. The Fae took him through the narrow pass nearby.
Through here? Hi.
We do not know for certain how the Narcar came to be, but Florian has ideas on how to rid Ulcerund of them.
And the sands beget a more.
Greetings. You are strange. There's something distinctly fey about you. Some of our brethren departed, like our champion, Engard. Some went mad and became Narca. Those of us who are left remain for the sake of this land. If it were free of the Narca curse, we would gladly follow after our champion.
We have confidence that he'll appear in Amalur once again. Every Fae is compelled to perform a function, and reigning as champion was Engard's role. When the champion returns, the Circle of Engard will take up arms once again, and our rites of combat will shake the earth.
It's gonna be me eventually.
We realize our presence in Datir is rapidly diminishing. If we can re-establish the tradition lost with the House of Valor, perhaps we can still stabilize our presence in this region. I direct the Circle of Engard in its duties. My allies and I serve the champion of Valor, not the mortal pretender, but the Fae known as Engard. Unfortunately, the champion is no more. Not since his defeat in the arena by mortal hands.
The Fae have thrived here for many cycles. Though the way the seasons have been flowing, we may not thrive for much longer.
The Fae champion of Valor, Engard, was defeated in battle years ago at the House of Valor by a Varani warrior. In accordance with Fae tradition, control of the house passed to that mortal, and the Fae were forced to leave. They are our brethren, afflicted by the same curse as the Almain Allard. Left untreated, the curse alters the mind and role of the afflicted. We term these brethren Narca, and you'll find them wandering the desert of Ulcerund, attacking any that come near. They cannot tell friend from foe. It'll take some time before it's safe to walk the sands without a resolution to this dilemma.
Releasing him would be detrimental to Fae and mortal alike. I sense something peculiar about you, though. Perhaps you could help him. He could be healed, we surmise, with the completion of the Rite of Valor. The key is the Cora petal. The regenerative properties of the petal can cure the Almain. You'll find it on the vessel of the Guardian of the Caverns, the Cora Thresh. The Rite of Valor will awaken the Guardian, which has lain dormant in this long winter. Defeat it, and the petal can be plucked from its vessel. Have you noticed my enraged Summer brethren out in the sands? They attack anyone, friend or foe. We of the Circle term it the Narca Affliction. It's a curse magical in nature. The affected cannot be reasoned or bargained with. The Almain fell victim to the curse, and though it has not altered his mind, he complains of pain. He warrants study, and so we keep him. Head to the Caverns of Ingress at the base of the Great Spine. There are 3 Erathi sigil stones within. They are marked by a waterfall, a pillar, and a tree. Activate them in that order. Each stone will curse you.
Tight.
Once the last stone is activated, a beast of many vines will challenge you in your weakened state. Defeat it, and bring the Corapatl to us.
Okay.
You must activate 3 sigil stones within the caverns of Ingress. They're marked by a waterfall, a pillar, and a tree. Each stone will lay a curse upon your vessel when activated, and summon opponents to face in your weakened state. At the right's end, a beast of many vines will appear to challenge you. Defeating it will permanently remove the curses. You must retrieve the Corapatl, find it, defeat it.
Farewell, mortal.
Okay.
The Narca must be stopped.
The Narca must be stopped.
Anybody here a vendor?
The Narca are terrorizing these lands. Something must be done. Goodbye.
Okay. So that is a good teleportation spot. Let's go back to Canarok again. I'd like to get some new pants at some point.
We've still a long now.
Glacial Hammer of Gloom. That thing is essentially trash now. I should break it down though. Ring of Phragnos is useless to me, but I'll put it in my trunk.
What is it that I can do for you? Widows spare you.
Salvage. No items salvaged. Wow. Rather sold it then. Rip. Let's go see if I can put junk in my house. I was tempted to go to the Zone North and come south back through to Detir, but then I was all like, I need to investigate this place anyway, so. What does it matter? Hey, your husband's alright, but I'm working on it. Oh, so this goes back to, okay. Well, we don't want to go that way. Hey, a trainer. I wonder what kind. Oh. It's you.
Another new soul in Ulcerant. Tell me, are you here for the right of Mitharu as well? Great Mitharu holds the fates of our world in his hands. Without his divine order, everything would descend into chaos. We are meant to make his message a reality. Why, the voice belongs to none other than Mitharu himself. He speaks to us through this place, this oasis. I'm an apothecary. I never thought about vast things, the workings of the heavens, the way of gods. But then I lost my mother. In my grief, I wandered here, into the desert, where the voice came to me. It drew me here, to the oasis. And when I was at my weakest, my most despairing, Mitharu comforted me, and asked me to come give my offering. Since then, I have led others here.
What do you sell?
Hail! Have you brought something from Mitharu?
No. Mercantile.
Farewell, adventurer.
Thank you. Better prices.
Mitharu has chosen each of us for the gifts we can bring him.
Alright, board. You can now sell stolen items to any merchant. Okay. Dispelling is another one I want to level up soon. Alright, let's go in here. What's this? Adept medallion. Junk. Hexweave. Hailstorm. Also trash. That's the tree. Gotta do the pillar next. Okay. Better to clear out as many enemies as I can, so when I activate the next curse, it's not quite as bad. Alright. Not a weird question. Easy answer, no. You cannot put a interdimensional container inside of another interdimensional container. Doing so creates a massive explosion, and then destroys both containers and all objects contained within both containers. So don't do that. God damn it. Alright. It's why a bag of holding has a weight, and a bag of holding weighs more than a normal backpack. I think a normal backpack's like 15 pounds and a bag of holding's like 50? But a bag of holding can hold like 500 pounds worth of stuff or something. So it's like way worth it in the long run. I may be overestimating the weight of a bag of holding, but I know it's heavier than a stone. Words, man, it's heavier than a normal backpack.
Welcome to the oasis of Ingress, where the divine voice of
But like there's other interdimensional storage options, and you also cannot put a bag of holding into those either. So like certain people get a personal pocket dimension. You can't put a bag of holding into a personal pocket dimension. Percentage of each item's weight is used to help determine its capacity. No, everything is weightless in there. That's just why the bag weighs a shitload.
Great. Well done. I can use the petal to create an elixir for the Almain. He needs only to drink this. If it indeed frees him from the curse, he may leave. And I will finally have hope of saving Ulcerund from the Narca. Administer the potion to the Almain.
Farewell, mortal.
You've returned. Will the Fae allow me to leave? This place is as foreign to me as my Fae captors. There's nothing here except the lethal wildlife and a scorching sun above. And all the Fae we could ever hope to meet. Blasted, I'd leave right now if I could. My wife and I were just passing through Ulcerund. We lost our way trying to get to the Red Marches when I grew ill. The next thing I know, I have a burning fever, and when I stopped to catch my breath, the Fae ambushed us. You saw my wife. Thank goodness she's all right.
Hey, Two Talon.
I bet she'd wait out there for a decade if she had to. I hope I won't be stuck here for that long. They keep talking about how I can't leave until I'm free of the Narca affliction. They'll let me go if this works. Fine. I'll drink anything at this point. I can feel the curse leaving me. I'm not just saying that so I can leave. It's like a fever's breaking. I should get back to my wife. Thank you again, and farewell.
That was impressive. Our success with the Almain bears great portent for Ulcerund. If a mortal can be cured, then maybe a Fae can as well. I believe that you could survive a journey through the Felfire Pit. Will you help us with another task?
A few? I already got rid of one. Are there more? There. That. Give me a second here. Hmm. I don't know about this other person. I banned one this morning. Then I banned another one just now, but there's a third one that nobody's reported. Could the bag of holding process be made into a wagon? Like package delivery? You could use a bag of holding to do whatever you want. No limitation to be for what it could be used for. Hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively ban the other person as well. Because they both joined at like the same time. Highly unlikely that two people joined within like seconds of each other. One of them was a bot and the other one wasn't. Seems pretty unlikely. Well, I went ahead and banned the other one. Just in case. Alright, sorry about that.
My brethren and I make up the Circle of Engard. We seek to restore the Fey rights lost when the mortals took the House of Valor. The Circle is holding vigil, waiting for the champion to return. Ulcerund is among the last Fey lands untouched by mortal civilization. But it is not without its difficulties. Some of our brethren have fallen to a curse that renders them feral and frenzied.
We wish to repeat our success with the Almain at a much grander scale. To do this, we require the essence of another plant, this time from the Fellfire Pit. The pit is located at the base of the great spine of Ulcerund. The flower, the Fellfire bloom, rests there. The only plant that grows in the pit. We know the mortal fondness for compensation, and will reward you significantly. Excellent.
Then head to the Fellfire Pit, where the Guardian of the Bloom awaits. Exercise caution in Ulcerund, traveler.
Sorry, I need to do this. There we go. Okay, so that's just right here.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't get enough people joining Discord on a daily basis for me to assume that two people who joined at the same time are not both bots. Somebody apparently joined in the middle of the night, and then two people joined just now. And the one in the middle of the night and one of the two people just now are confirmed bots, so I just banned the third one. And then somebody joined yesterday afternoon, but he's actually been talking, so he's real. But he's fine. Yeah.
This life offers two choices. Fight or die. Those who choose to live face conflict. It is the natural balance of this world. The weeds preclude the flower's bud. The spider's web arrests the fly. The water carves the rock. In the dry wastes of the Tyr, in the land known as Ulcerund, the House of Valar became the home of this primal force.
But thanks for giving me a heads up. Okay, that's a jump point. Does Banhammer have instant block? Are you talking about in Discord? If I ban someone in Discord, are they blocked? They can still send me DMs privately, but they're immediately kicked out of the server. All their messages are deleted. I can't control their DMs though, so if they DM people, just ignore them. Flower in the rock. I have enabled, like, you can't join the server unless you have email verification enabled and functional. So it does reduce the number of bots, but that just means that the bots that get in are usually hacked accounts, as opposed to like brand new. Who are mods on Discord? It says in the thing, but anybody with a purple name is a mod on Discord. Yeah, everybody that's purple are mods. Plus, you can just type add at mods, I think, and it'll message all the mods. At mods, yeah, add moderator, and it'll send a message to every mod. Well, let me make an announcement real quick. I'm not going to put this in announcements. Some people have announcements muted. I'm going to put this in general. Okay. But yeah, if you read the rules and regulations thing, I think you were here before I set that up, but if you read that, it tells you everything about the mods and how to contact people and all that good stuff. Is Discord like Facebook or Twitter? In what way? Might need more explanation to that. In general. Well, Facebook in general is not like Twitter. So I would say no. Discord is a self-moderated chatting server program, whereas Facebook and Twitter are generally public. Facebook and Twitter are social media platforms, whereas Discord is a chatting service. Like a privatized chatting system. It absolutely wrecked, nerd. I do have it set up where anyone can join as long as they have a email verified account, so that auto-generated bots can't get in, but technically hacked accounts can still get in. So don't let your Discord get hacked. I'm gonna say this and it's gonna make some people mad, but I don't give a fuck. Enable two-factor authentication via authenticator applications on every system you have. Do it. I don't care. It's another 6-digit code I have to type in every time I try to log into this thing. Just do it. Don't use email two-factor authentication. Don't use text message two-factor authentication. Both of those are easily hacked. Use authenticator apps like Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator, Authy, other cell phone-based authentication apps. Use those. If a website says we only do SMS or text-based or email-based authentication, contact them and tell them they're stupid. They know better. They're not dumb. They know they're being lazy and setting up a cheap way to do it. They should be better. Junk. What is Ferrex? Average speed. A long sword? Sucks, whatever it is. If you're tired of getting your shit hacked, just set up two-factor authentication. I can't tell you how many times I've contacted people at, like, I've talked to customers at work and they're like, my stuff got hacked. And I'm like, why didn't you turn on two-factor authentication when the website asked you to? And they're like, I don't like the fact that I have to type in an extra code every time I log in. And I'm like, well, then you're going to get hacked.